What's up? How goes it? Here's me noticing that there's a 3 GB update that I didn't realize until now. So we're gonna have to... Whoa. We're gonna have to update. It's already about 70% through, so it won't take long. So I've been at work all day, and I thought, hey, I'm exhausted. What should I do to torture myself? I'm gonna play some Escape Simulator. This might be a bad idea, and everything might end poorly, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'd like to play tomorrow as well, and I thought if I could get at least a bit of it done, a bit of the levels done, I'll be able to do a bit more tomorrow. But my brain, I had some food, I had some dinner. It's 7:30 p.m. here, and yeah, I had some dinner and I'm feeling a little bit more alive. After work, I was feeling very exhausted and brain dead, just laying in bed, and I couldn't even conjure up a thought. But after having some food and chilling out for about an hour, I feel like I can do this. Feel like I have the ability, my soul. So probably gonna take about 5 minutes to update the game. So I'm just gonna chill out. If anyone pops past, we'll say hello, we'll hang out. But this is a very odd time for me to be streaming. It's usually either much later than this or much earlier than this. No real in between. But if anyone pops past and says hello, we'll say hello. The first few levels were really good. I probably overdid it with trying to finish everything and then started looking for the tokens. It ended up being like a 5-hour stream when I hadn't streamed Escape Simulator in ages. So I probably need to make sure that I don't at least try not to overdo it again. We'll see. I'm gonna go grab a drink. By the time I come back, I think we're just gonna jump straight into it. Once the download's done, I'd like to just play the game. I'm gonna go grab a drink, and I will be right back. I'm excited. Yeah, the first few levels of Escape Simulator 2, really well put together. I'm very impressed with the Pine team, and I didn't realize they were going to go that hard. Like the last level, without spoiling anything. What's up, Mary? If you haven't played the first levels, you shouldn't really be watching a stream if you haven't played the first levels. But deciphering the language was very tricky, and I just really didn't expect it to be going that hard for an official title. It's like community level style. It's like Wallow style. Elder Scrolls 2? Is it not working? Bro. Oh, it is working. It is working. You're locked out. You gotta wait until your lock is done. I'll help you. How are you, Mary? So yeah, you got a lock next to your name. You only get to use do certain amounts. I'm sorry, I didn't make the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, wait for this update to finish, and then we're gonna get stuck into the game. Usually I chat and chill, but I'm streaming at a very obscure time, as I mentioned before. So we're just gonna get into it. Do one more round of quiz on stream if you like, while I get everything opened up. How are you, Mary? Okay. Lo-fi girl. Thank you for your service. Appreciate it. I'm doing well. I'm pretty tired. I've been at work all day, and I decided that Escape Simulator is the thing that I should be doing after work and being exhausted. But basically, a brand new Escape Simulator game came out a couple days ago. We've played the first part of it. We're gonna go into the second part of it, which is second levels. Yeah, Escape Simulator 2. It looks really good. The difficulty and the puzzles were very not Elder Scrolls 2. No, not Elder Scrolls 2. sorry. Alrighty. If I go, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving me copyright claims. Appreciate it. Not. Engineer swimming? Is that's not a thing. What would engineer swimming? What can you explain to me what the premise of engineer swimming 2 would be? The man, the myth, the legend. Zesty, how are you? How was your getaway with your? How was catching up with the fam? Are you still around? We see builds a lot from Engineer Swimming 1. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Game, can you open, please? I've just updated it. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Here we are. At it again. Continuing our playthrough of Escape Simulator 2. I cannot wait to see what community comes up with this new Escape Simulator game. From what we've experienced so far, it's been very good. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Very impressed and very surprised with how difficult Pine chose to go with the base game levels so far. It gets me a little bit excited to see where it takes us from here. So, without further ado, make sure our sound is up. It is. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. I also absolutely love the fact that the main screen is literally an interactive room. And there's definitely something sus going on here. I haven't figured it out yet, but there's something sus. I see a little something going on here. I see a little something going on here. I see a little something going on here. Are they all the same? They're different. Wait, they're different? I thought they were all the same. I didn't look at them thoroughly enough. They are different. Yeah, something interesting is going on there, and I don't know if I found all of the things, but probably not, considering I haven't solved it. Also, this line that goes around. Wait, that line. Oh, wait, there's another one here? Bruh. Nothing sus, those are just pool schematics? Oh, okay. They definitely look like schematics. But I'm not gonna overthink it right now, okay? But it's kind of bugging me, I'm not gonna lie. And there's nothing that I can interact with, like, in the bookshelf here, which I felt like there's numbered books. And I can't, like, actually interact with those books. There's none of them that I can actually interact with. We're not gonna, as much as I keep on saying we're not gonna get too caught up with it, I just want to keep on looking around here. But All right, let's do this. Let's get into the game. We did quite well with the, has there been any... People have started making rooms. That's cool. I'll be interested to see, in the future what comes from there. So, we've got four separate rooms to explore within this chapter. The Lost Starship. We're going to be starting off with Hibernation pods. So, let's jump into it. Zesty, did you work on any particular levels? Initializing preliminary scan. Results inconclusive. Starting manual test. What's 2 plus 2? Huh? I say, huh? Medical autonomy anomaly detected. Administer manual first aid. What if I don't wanna? First aid protocol. What is 2 plus 2? Now, we know the answer's 4, but what if we say it incorrectly? 2. Restarting sequence. 2. 6. 2. 2. It's 2. 2. Alright, fine. What planet are you from? Now, I don't know if you're referring to me or the person that's in the spaceship. I'm from Mars. Oh. Okay. What's the name of this ship? AI. What's the name of this, this ship? AI. Me? Us? Ray. Oh, okay. So actually, okay. Now it's not just random shit. Okay, cool. So we can see some stuff around us. Delhi, Moss, Mossos 3. Delhi Mossos 3. Uh-oh. I'm missing something. Missing something. Oh, it says Mars here. That was just pure coincidence. Os 3. Limos. Alright. We are out. I'll to bet on all, but mostly did the puzzle design for 3 and 4. Space 3 and 4, and Dracula 1 and 2. And Pirate 4. Sick. Sick. So, Dracula 1 and 2. Dracula 1, you know I accidentally completed the well puzzle, so I didn't get to see the mechanic until after I had finished all of Dracula. I went back to it, I'm like, I know I accidentally beat this puzzle, but I went back and I saw that bird's eye mechanic and I instantly thought of you. So it doesn't surprise me that you had some involvement on that level. Okay, so first things first, let's have a little look around. So we've got some crates that we can pick up. We have a disease sample that we need to insert here. Around about the same. Okay, med component. Alright. Okay, we've got a med component. We have a sledgehammer. A comic book. That's pretty rad. Doom styled cover art. Love it. 3D print. Okay, 3D print. Okay, we got an arrow. and some triangles. Got an open cabin there. Few food. Ooh, wire cutters. They're not a key item, but I'm gonna hold on to them anyway. Couple screws. Cover. Okay, we've got something going on over here. Looks like we've got some sort of circuit. Okay, let me note this down. So we've got a circuit. We've got the sample. So over here, we got an airlock with a 5-digit pin. So a door, 5-digit pin. And then there's a couple more of these canisters that are inside there. Okay. G13. G13 is the name of that airlock. We've got the bin. Everything looks beautiful, by the way. I really love the upgrade in... Ooh. Okay, we can wipe away this here, which reveals a 5-digit pin. 47368. We'll use that in a moment on the door. Got an RFID. Okay, something that we can insert into there. Personal log. Okay, we'll have a look at these items after we finish exploring the room. We've got an interesting light over here that is flashing. Okay. A couple of photos. A power core. Yeah, we've got different people's names here, so we're gonna note these down. So locker 1, 2, and 3. So lock 1, 2, 3, and 4 is Kael. And then Mira, Mira, and Tar, Taran, and then Leora. Alright, we are not able to get into all of them yet, but we do have their names. We've got some information here as well behind them. So, we'll look at these in a moment. We'll come back over to them after we finish exploring the room. But this crate again. Have a look in the center. Okay, so we can lay down in these pods as well, which seem to have some sort of flashing lights in them. They close this in on me, I don't... Oh, hello, puzzle piece. Okay. Another med component? Ah, okay, so we'll put this here. We have a piece of paper that will have some information on it that we got out of... Just making sure that there's nothing that's unique or something that kind of is unique in these pods. So I should note down which pod I got this from. So this is CP2. So CP2, I got the paper. I don't know if it's going to be necessary for me to recall that, but can I not sit back down in here? Oh, there we go. I feel like I gotta get this. It's in the way of this thing, and it does look different. So these these symbols on the left are different in each one of the pods by the looks of it. Yeah, so that one has, yeah, different flashing lights. Now, it might not mean anything, but we're just gonna take note of that. It could just be that some of them are malfunctioning differently, but it seems oddly specific that it is doing that. Okay. We got another crate. We're gonna get all of the crates and we're gonna stack them on top of each other. Okay. And we got another RFID here as well. Okay, cool. So, we've also got this stuff in the center. Doesn't seem like I can interact with anything yet. System is not operational. Check maintenance hatch. Okay. So there appears to be 2 more of these canisters, these med components that we need to discover, which seem to be behind this door. And then we've also got this power. Okay, we'll read that in a moment. Cool. Let's have a look at the items that we have. So we got the power core. Does that go over into the... Alright, I thought stacking them was a good idea, but we're just going to put them next to each other. Does the power core go in here? No. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. So, let's have a look. Mirror. I think using 3D printed models to remember passwords isn't the best idea. The entire crew knows knows yours already. If you want it changed, let me know, and I'll reset it later. If you want to hang out, I'll be at the observatory after my night shift. Okay, so, where is the 3D model? Where is the 3D model? Actually, before anything else, let's put 47368 in here. Wait a second. Can I still press those buttons? I cannot. Okay. So, we need to find something to be able to fix the... So I can't do the 763. Alright. So. Which one was mirror? This one. Okay. We also have this. Dear Taran. Since you told me your lunch went missing. Wow, I can't read. I probably should try and avoid reading after a full days of work. Since you told me your lunch went missing a couple of times, I've reset your locker password. Once you memorize it, I suggest you destroy this paper. Alright, so this is going to be our first thing in. So this is Taran's. So we have a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I... Okay, there's nothing on the other side. So it's a hexagon. But this is a triangle. I would take it this is the hexagon part, and it's just not including 1, 5, and 9. That would be my first guess. So let's pin this. And let's try 2, 8, 6, 4. Bingo bongo. Thank you for writing your password down on a piece of paper for me. We're gonna drop this down. Okay. We have another power core, and we also got this medical chart. Medical substance to neutralize bacteria. Okay. I haven't seen anything that I would use that on yet. Okay. The Auntie Laura. Leora. I've got a new pet for my aquarium. I named it Speck. It's very cute. It is small and chubby. Can you guess what it is? I will draw it for you. Love you, Auntie. Hope you come back soon. Mum says she loves you too. Okay. I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of alien creature, but ocean sea life stuff sometimes does look like that. Insert system override card. Okay. Alright, let's find this 3D printed model for Mira. Is there also anything that we've personal log. Slide to unlock. A utility closet to lock override. Utility closet to lock override. Okay. S1, S2, S3. S2, S2. Okay, so that seems like the same type of... where was that? Where was that frickin'... Where was the... try your transit card in that one? I have a transit card? I actually thought I might have had one. Where was that? Oh, it was over here. Is that it? Yes. Okay. It kind of looks like this stuff. I really love that the fact that we can now zoom in on our... yes, this is definitely where we need it. We can zoom in on the pinned items. Helps a lot. Okay, so... S1. We need a diamond. So S1 to A as that symbol, a diamond, and that symbol. Okay, so if I was to interpret that, it would need to go through the only way that it could end up being in that position. How can I make it? How can I make that get to there? So it goes down. Okay, so I didn't notice that initially. So that changes the way that I approach this. We're gonna move all the other ones down and out of the way. There is a diagonal diamond as well. Okay, perfect. So we don't have any straight connection points. So that would insinuate that we need to do something like that. Potentially. Let's see if we can connect up the other ones with those being joined together. So we got S2 needs to go through the square and this one. So that goes to B. So S2 is down the bottom. We're going to just chuck it there for now. And then over to B. Like so. So now we've got these ones that are left over. So S2 also needs to go to C. But it needs to go through a diamond as well. So I either use the diagonal, the horizontal or vertical diamond to connect it up. We're gonna put it right there. And connect this T block up. But then we... Oh, I just took it away from there. Whoops. Okay. Can I... Well, it has to be the horizontal one because the C and S2, unless it goes up and around, which is also possible. Actually, that is another way to do it. But can I now connect S1 and A using this horizontal connection? I do have 2 more corners. So I could like technically do something like that. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that and that. Something like that with a sort of Z shape in it. Is there a way that I can make that connect? Or like up and over? Or, hang on a second. No, I can't do a U-turn back up. I was seeing if I could do a U-turn. It's very, wait. Yes, I can. Okay. So, I've got them connected. However, it's not in the order that it is showing. So I need to get this in front of that. And there's nowhere that I could put it. With this pattern that I'm currently using. Oh my lord. Okay. I feel like I'm close to a solution. That's good. S2 to B is the right combination. S2 to C is the right combination. However, I might need to move this diamond one. But that would require changing this whole pattern down the bottom a little bit more. There might be a way to do this with the one that we've got here. How can I get... How can I get that in between here? I think that this needs to be changed around. Because if I have the horizontal one, I would have almost had it. It just requires changing the way that it connects up, which really sucks because I had a good pattern. Let's see if I can... Even if I have the horizontal one, I don't have another straight block to go through. And this T block has to go with down here. Right? Because there's no other reason for the T block to be there. Putting that there. And then we're gonna have to use this. Okay, so we've got that connection now. Now we need to figure out, wait, is that it? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. Nice. Okay, We can get rid of that now because we're finished with that puzzle. And what did that give us? That gave us access to a screwdriver and another core. So we have 3 separate cores now. I don't know where the cores go though. It might be in this room potentially, but I haven't found a use of them yet. So we got the screwdriver. Were there any screws? Oh, can we dismantle this? It is the same type of screw. Yes. Okay. Let's open that bad boy up. Ooh, okay. So we have the raw cables exposed. So 47368 is what we want. So 4. Ooh. Okay. So we can rotate it to. Oh, we're rewiring it. We're rewiring the numbers. 4 and then 7. So now that 7 is actually hooked up to 1. Is it not? So there's 1. Oops. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. 4, 7. 3. So 3 is here. And 3 we can't press. So let's disconnect 3 there. Oh no, we definitely have to have that connected because it's the only ridge that's connected there, but we can set it up here. So that is 8. 4, 7, 3. And then 6. 6 is here. And that goes down to this number. Wait, do we have access to 6? We do not. Okay. So that definitely needs to be connected. We can short circuit 6 to number 3, which we can't press. Okay. And short circuit 6 to somewhere else then. 6 comes down here. Aha. Okay, so 6 then can connect up to 9. Okay, and then we got 8, which we can just press, hopefully. I'm just going to double check to make sure that it's alright. That seems okay. Yeah, let's go. What's puzzling about Escape Simulator is that the simulation is really just simulating puzzles, which is more of a puzzle simulation than an escape simulation, because you're not really simulating escape, you're simulating puzzles. This is too deep for me right now, Mary. All right, too much brain power. I'm investing a lot of brain power into this puzzling part of the puzzle. Alright, chuck that bad boy on. You get on here too. Okay. Now I don't know. Oh, okay, there's a particular order for them. Okay, we've got some symbols here. Have we discovered anything? That has those shapes on it? Oh, wait. Oh, this is the 3D print. I didn't realize that I had this all along. Hang on a second. This is Mira's password. So the only place that it could be like that is here. But then what's this number? Is there something on the back of this that I didn't notice? I can't rotate it. I can. Only if it's not pinned. That's interesting. Okay, so the only place that that can be here is here, right? Let's go. Alright. We can get rid of this. Yeah, I said we can get rid of this. And we got a key card. We also got to activate a picture holograph of a puppy. Okay. Got some clothes. Alright. Let's use our key card. Checking components. Power input compromised. Add backup power cord. Okay, so we got this one, and we got this one, and we got this one. Okay. So these have the symbols on them. You got one of them correct. The square is meant to be here. The triangle is meant to be there. Alright, let's see. Let's go. Body scanner operational. Please lie down. Okay. Start scan. Un momento, non implementas. Okay. Manual scan. Scanning. Ah, okay. Okay. Detecting. 1 of 3. 2 of 3. Initiate match detection. Okay. Okay, so we have some things that look like they would be associated with this. Okay. So this was my body. Wait, is this where I came out? It is, isn't it? Wait, am I this person? I think I'm Gloria. Okay. Okay, so I can activate these. Okay, so I can activate, so this seems like some sort of 3-digit pin. Create sample. Okay. Ooh, okay, we can rotate it around. That's cool. So, like, okay, so it's coming up with the ones that I've selected. Believe. If we click this one, yeah, okay, so they're changing. So when I'm clicking on them, they're giving me a symbol of what they are. Okay. So substance to neutralize bacteria. Okay, I'm gonna pass on this for a minute. Bacteria inconsistencies. Unless they all have to just be the same. I'm just gonna try, wait, is there one that's all the same? Okay, just wanted to make sure that that didn't do anything. We're gonna come back to this one, see if there's anything else that I can do, other than that puzzle right now. We do have... I don't think we actually need these wire cutters, so I'm going to probably just put them down. And I'll put these books down too. Screws can go away too. Screwdriver has been used, so we're gonna discard it for now. And we do have the hammer. So let's have a look. Infection detected. Okay, so I need to eliminate the infection first. The fire extinguisher. Disappointed that I can't use it. Okay. Can I just smash my way in? Can I smash my way out? Surely I can smash something, right? Okay. I think this is the only puzzle that we have the option to do. Hierarchy of controls. Okay. Another hidden puzzle piece. Okay, I think our only option right now is to try and solve this one. So let's have a look at it a little bit more. And if you have any, like, you know, thoughts on how to solve the puzzle, if you haven't played it, I'm happy to hear your input. So we have a code. So the name of the name of the bacteria Manilium. So how do I know? Okay, so I think I need to identify which bacteria I'm infected with by looking at each one of these and using the correct opposing bacteria, like the correct bacteria to destroy it. So these two have tentaculum, which Elasterium kills it. So does the Matamandabam. So what is the purpose? What is this doing? Find matching bacteria to create disease sample. So if they're related, so they need to be related to each other? Tentacleclium? I'm confused because aren't both of these that? Or do they need to be identical? Am I overthinking this? None of them are identical. I might be missing something. Okay, we've still got the hammer. Let me in. Damn it. Scan operational. I'm totally stumped. What am I missing? Hey, puzzle, please. Medical chart. Substance to neutralize bacteria. Like A, C, D, E, G, H. Am I trying to figure out which one is bad bacteria? Wait. So anything with a circle core is good bacteria? Or is that bad bacteria? There's multiple here with a circle core. Gotta run to work? No worries, Esty. Take it easy, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for popping past, man. Okay. Works against. So things with a circle core are bad. So it needs to have a long core. But without the brush, which is what that is, right? Yeah, so that has brush. So that's bad as well. Circle is bad. So it has to be one of these two. One has spiky boys. Sphinx is bad. So which one of these? So that's Spike. But they're both bad. Bruh. Brush is bad. What's this? That has brush an oculum. I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. This has got me good. Wait. Is that different on this side? No, it's the same. Same on this side, unfortunately. Right? Wait. Bro. My God. I was overcomplicating the shit out of that. My God. Okay, cool. Bacteria sample. Let's chuck that in here. Jeez, man. Okay, now this is where it makes sense. Okay, alright, cool. Click to rotate bacteria. Okay, so can we move these? Okay, we can move the order of these. And we can also put them up here. Okay. Sweet. So, I don't think it matters about the order. Oops, let me press that. Okay. Let's fix this infection. So we have curvy boys on us, we have brush on us. We have so in order to fix brush, we need to use either C or D. So let's put them both up there for now. C and D. And then in order to get rid of O, it is either G or H. G or H. There's two H's. There's two sets of H's. There's also two sets of G's. Just noticed. Okay. And there's also tentaclium, which can either be D and E. So D would be the logical answer for one of them, because D also gets rid of both of the infection that I have. So it gets rid of brush and tent, which I have both of. And then on top of that, I also have oculum, which is G or H. Okay. All right. So we wanna, let me note this down. So we wanna use either C D, E, G, or H. Okay. Alright, so the connections we can see on the outside. So out of the ones that we want to use, H has 2 connections on the left. G has 2 connections on the left and 1 on top. So that seems like a good starting spot. And then we want H. That's something that only has 2 on the left and 1 on the right. So 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and 1 up and down. It's C. So C could be beneficial for us. Let's try that. So G, C gets rid of brush. D gets rid of both, so I think that I do need to use a D at some point. Like that. And E gets rid of that. So E gets rid of tent. D gets rid of tent and brush. G gets rid of oculum. And C gets rid of brush. I think that's it. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Airborne cure released. Let me in. Sweet. Okay, so we have we're done with this now, so I'm gonna put that in the bin. Still have our sledgehammer. Trusty sledgehammer. Okay, that looks like that might be the exit. Okay. Got some more crates. We're gonna keep building them out over here. Captain's chiropractor. Okay. RFID. We got this chair. Okay, personal log. Okay, let's have a look at the new items that we're collecting in here. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the new inventory items that we've just collected. Alright, so crew log for date. 2110, 2342. Time, crew member, location, action. If crew mate doesn't have an assignment, feel free to relax on the couch. Okay. I have a perfect system for my password changes. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. So the first number is 4. 2, 3, 4. There's no way it's this simple. 6, 5, 4, 3. 8, 7, 6, 5. There's no way it's 4, 5, 3, 5. If you think that that's a foolproof way of securing your shit, 4, 5, 3, 5. Hate to break it to you, but your system kind of sucks. Yeah. we're able to get into here, but it's just to add another RFID, which we aren't used yet. Okay, so we've got these crew logs. Okay, so we need to figure out who's doing what and where they're sitting. Alright, let's figure this out. So, crew log. MB12. Okay. 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 Alright, we can get rid of this. Oh, we also have this. It's clipboard. Doesn't seem like it's a key item. Nor does this note. Okay. Nor does the sledgehammer. I thought it was a key item. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We only have this captain crew log. Okay. So if the crewmate doesn't have an assignment, feel free to relax. So this is the last thing that they were doing. Return to previous locations. So the last thing that Taryn was doing was they were at the repair bench. So the repair bench. Repair bench. Is that a repair bench? Where's the repair bench? Is that a repair bench? Which one's a repair bench? Maybe this? Let's start off with the ones that we know. Let's pin it. And zoom in a little. Okay, so the last place, clean end. Cantina. It says repair begin. FP3. 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 CP2. Okay. This is Loria. Loria was at CP2. Leora. Mira was at SRCO4. Who's this? FP3. FP3 was Taram. Okay. WP18. The only person that was at WP18 is Taran. Who's this then? Taran was the only one that was at WP18. The last place that they were at was FP3. FP8? No one was at FPA. If a crewmate doesn't have an assignment, feel free to relax on the couch. Alright, let's rule that one out at least. So Taryn, Mira, Laura... So, who's left? Time, crew member, location, action. Remember location action. Is it because they ended? Repairs begin. FP3. 3. SRCO4. SRCO4. SRCO3. Mira? 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 Your mate doesn't have an assignment. Feel free to relax. What happens when we do this? Does it... Return to previous locations. Okay, we're gonna pause on this one for a moment. Let's have a look at this one here. A captain's chiropod descrambler. Okay. This is changing the shape. The shape for that symbol. But what is the purpose of that? Are we supposed to get them to all connect together? Or is it a specific combo? Let's say there's a specific combo. Okay. I get the feeling that we don't have that information yet. Let's have a look and see. Captain's pod. And there's this one too. So let me note down the puzzles that we have here. So we have the hologram puzzle. Holo puzzle. We have the Captain Cairo C-Y Cairo the Scrambler. We have the Captain's Pod. We have whatever this is. Some, like, I'm just gonna call it the door puzzle. And I think that's it. They're all the puzzles that are remaining. Okay. So out of those, the only one that I kind of have an idea on what I would do with it is the captain, the holographic one. So I think that's what I have to work on. Okay. So let's have another look at this. Return to previous locations. Repair begin. Inspection end. Clean end. So some of them have begun something, and some of them haven't. So Taran is at, let's say Taran's at FP3, which is what we have set already, which is here. FP3. Zoom in a bit. Okay. And then Mira finished what they were doing. So I think Mira is here. CP2. CP2. What's this one? That's FP2. But no one's at FP2. CP2. Okay. Okay, I've got that. I think that is correct. Carlos is at SCR03, which is here. So who's left? Who are you? Okay. So they all didn't need to be selected. Okay. So I've calibrated that. I've gotten the key card, another key card, which can be used. Yeah. Say passphrase to open. Open sesame. How am I meant to say it? I actually need to... Do I require a microphone for this? It's kind of weird if I would. I wouldn't expect them to do that. Okay. Well, I don't know the passphrase, but we solved that, and that gave us nothing to work with. Okay, let's have a look at this a little bit more. So that changes the direction. Okay, so there's a square here, there's a diamond here, okay. So I can see the puzzle here now. But how does this That just moves it one to the left? Okay. Okay. So, for example, you do that. Okay. I understand what I need to do now, I just need to figure out how to do it. So we've got a square here. What is this shape above? It must be a diamond because there's only one shape that goes up. So in order for me to get that there, how would I get this over to here? I can't push it twice in that direction, but I can push it once in this direction and I can push it up. Okay. So that's definitely one of the moves to make. And I believe it would be the final move. So we want to go up and left as our final move. So we want to also get this square part down to the right. We also want this one here. We can push this to the left once, and then we can't push in the center. I'm just realizing that now. So we could push down first and then left from here. And then up from there. So there's one move that I'm missing. And that's getting this to here on this side and that down here. So in order to get this square, in order to get this square down, I need to either push it from this side, but then I can't push it down again because I've already pushed down. Okay. So if I do that first and then push down, maybe that's not the last move. Oops. That could go here as well. But I can't push it up from there. Can't push the center ones up or down. Okay, so that will be able to go down here. Oops, no. No. Oh, fucking, alright. Shit, what was I gonna try? Pretty close. Okay. So if I can't move the center ones, where do I, what ones do I want in the center at the end? I want the one that has, so that needs to be here. So that needs to get down to here. And the only one that doesn't have, the only one that has another cutout on the left is this one. So this needs to get here and this needs to get here. Let's just try and get those two in those positions first, just to see the moves. That one's now there. Okay. So these two are in the correct position now. That's where they have to end up. So now I need to work around. So this one needs to come up. Let me draw this out. So I need this shape with the two. That needs to be down the bottom, and then the one with the cutout on the left needs to be above it. Okay. So I know that those two shapes need to be there. And then the one that's in the bottom right, that needs to be up the top left. Because there's no other shape that has a cutout on the right. Well, both of these actually. So either or, that one and that one need to be here and here. So I will draw that one. And then I will draw that one. So if those two that are currently sitting next to each other need to get on top of each other, then the only way to get them both there would be to push it once and up. But then that's stuck in the center. How the hell do I get that around the other side? Oh, I could push it up to the top and then... Okay, so I could, if it was where it started, I could get them on different rows. So for example, I could do that, and then I can push it this way. And then with this one, I can push it that way. Okay. So that solves that problem, but that doesn't help with the... these two. Oh, shit. Alright, cool. I got it. That was cool. Alright, RFID. We've got a bunch of these around. There's one over here. And there's another one over here. There's another one here. Whoops. And there's another one that was... Where was it? In here somewhere? Yeah. Okay. Aha! Okay. So...
Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew?
Okay.
The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck. I need a 4-word passphrase for the new installed voice lock.
4-word passphrase.
It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri. I need a 4-word passphrase for the new installed voice
So
lock.
it has to be in log 4.
Fills me with pride that we've reached
There's
Alpha
only
Centauri.
There's only like a couple of words that have a 4-word passphrase.
I need a 4-word passphrase
Okay.
for the new installed voice. It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri.
We've reached Alpha. It has to be that, right?
That we've reached Alpha Centauri. That we've reached Alpha Centauri. That we've reached
Okay.
Alpha Centauri.
It fills me with pride.
That we've reached Alpha Centauri.
It fills me. That doesn't make sense.
That we've reached Alpha Centauri.
Oh, wait, can I cut separate sections out?
That we've reached
Oh.
with Prime.
Okay.
We've reached Alpha Centauri. With Prime.
Okay.
Reached Alpha
I get it.
Centauri.
I get it. How do I clear it?
Centauri.
Trash.
That we've reached
Trash.
with Prime.
Okay, forward passphrase.
Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew?
Forward passphrase. Who knew algebra? What are you telling me?
Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew?
Algebra?
The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck. I need a forward passphrase for the new installed voice lock. It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri. Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew?
You knew algebra was really useful for managing a crew. Okay, we're gonna skip on that for a moment. And we're going to have a look at this puzzle. We don't have anything yet that's gonna help us with deciphering that. What am I missing?
The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck.
Tech crew came over because the doors got stuck. Scrambler. Did I throw anything out that had these patterns on it? I may have. Wait. No, that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. I didn't. Forward passphrase. What am I missing, man?
Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew? The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck. I need a forward passphrase for the new installed voice lock. It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri.
What am I missing?
Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew?
Who knew algebra was really useful for managing a crew? I am stumped. so stumped. Okay. Let's invest some time into this one. I might have enough information to figure it out, but it doesn't feel like I do. Let's have a look. Captain Pyro. Pod Descrambler. So the pods, these are the pods. They're different. Is that the same shape? My one was the only one that was working? It doesn't look the same. It's a 2x3 with very distinct patterns on it. These are the pods, right? Like, what else would they be? Damn, man. Get out of here. Whoa. I don't know. These lights, man, they're throwing me off. I really hope that they mean something, but like this, it's so ambiguous that it probably doesn't. Could just be flashing lights. Just the fact that I can see them, like all from here, from this angle, I don't know, just makes me feel like that it's associated somehow with the puzzle. But that's kind of the risk with escape rooms in general, is that like everything that you look at feels like it could be a clue towards a puzzle, and it could just be lights. Maybe I have enough information here. Am I just trying to make it into a... No, I can't possibly just make it into a square, because this has 3 of the same shape on the side, so it's impossible to make that into a square. I could make it into lines. Just putting all the same shapes just to see. Okay. So those two connect together. So that's this shape and this shape. They're the only ones that connect together with the same orientation of that one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure it out like that. Do I need to make a number? Wait. Do I have to make a number? Well, that cross pattern wouldn't work with any number, would it? Could it be a letter? No, because the cross pattern isn't gonna... Unless it's not used. Which is quite possible. Oh my god. 920? Oh my god, it makes a number. It makes a number. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. This one needs to rotate. I think it needs to be a different number, a different shape. Oops, no, the T. Oh man, again, overcomplicating it. Damn, 930, but for what? What's 930? Wait, that surely isn't your pin, right? Oh my lord. What? Oh no, Cap. You're dead. Cap didn't make it. Okay. Day 1, I'm awake, but only basic life support systems are online. 57, still trapped. I have only some water left. 174. The air is becoming hard to breathe. I am at peace with this as my resting. To whom may concern, to open the exit door, you have to voice activate using this password. Override 4 Alpha Bravo. Oh god. Okay.
The tech crew came over. I need a forward passphrase for the new... It fills me with pride. The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck.
Over. Ride.
Who knew algebra is really useful? It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri.
Override. Oops. Delete. Override. What was it? I should have pinned it. Override full Alpha Bravo.
I need a forward... The tech crew... I need a forward passphrase for the new installed voice lock. Forward...
Alpha.
Tech crew came over. Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew? It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Bravo.
Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a... The tech crew came over. Because the door... I need a forward passphrase. It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri. I need a forward passphrase for the new installed voice lock. Alpha. The tech crew came over. Because the doors got stuck. Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew?
Where's Brad? Bravo.
Alpha. The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck.
Override 4. Alpha Bravo.
It fills me with pride that we've reached Alpha Centauri. I need a forward passphrase for the new installed voice lock. The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck. Alpha. Who knew algebra is really useful for managing a crew? Alpha.
Algebra.
Alpha.
Brah?
Alpha.
There's no way I need like brah like that, right? And then vo somewhere.
The tech crew came over because the doors got stuck. I need a forward passphrase for the new installed voice lock.
That was a little bit finicky, but we got there. GG. I don't think I'm gonna start the next one. I was hoping to get like more than just one room done, but I think I'm gonna play a little bit tomorrow, and hopefully we can finish it off. But that was pretty good. It felt very we'll have a look in the lobby. We'll try and see if we can figure out that that other little something's going on here. I definitely, so far I enjoyed the first levels more so far. That one felt, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. I'd have to look over it again and properly think about what it was that I didn't it didn't gel right with me. But I struggled a lot on some things. I think that maybe I was just overcomplicating it a little bit. But still good nonetheless. So let's spend a little bit of time trying to figure this, whatever this mystery is. Wait, are they letters? Can I pick this up? No. Whoa. Can't pick this up either. Ah, I can't see the item. It's not a real reflection. It's a fake reflection. Look. That's just me inside there. It's just a copy of me. Is there any clues in here? It's a flat texture. That's great. I love it. But ooh, cookie. So I'm gonna wrap it up very soon. We can actually sit down and play chess with someone, which is kind of cool. Looks like that you can just move them wherever you want. I think it's more to demonstrate the mechanic more than anything else. Let's break some shit. What did it also unlock in here? That's what I'm curious to know. Okay. It might have something to do with solving these puzzles, actually. Do we need to solve those puzzles in order to unlock something else? Let's try one of the ones that we're better at. What one was this? That one was difficult. They were all quite difficult in this level, to be honest. Was this one? Can really move quite far away from this. So, in the level when we use this puzzle, we had a key of some sort to reference. It was a spot the difference. Oh, yeah, it was a spot the difference, right? And there are reflections here. Very minimal items. Lights. Huh. So do we get a description when we look at these? Complete a room to unlock its darkest puzzle. A challenging version of puzzle that you've already encountered. It was a spot the difference, wasn't it? But I had an item. Can I come into this room with items? Let's try to see if we can take a teapot in there, but I don't think we can. No. Huh. It does seem like this goes on forever. Oh, no, there's a wall. Alright. We're gonna leave it there. I had fun with this new level. So we're gonna continue that. I'm probably gonna play tomorrow. I've got a day off tomorrow, so I wouldn't mind continuing. And it's weird. Oops. How do I get out? Exit. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're gonna leave it there. And we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll pick it up from there. So, see y'all in the next one. If you want to come and hang out, feel free to come and chill. And I'm not sure exactly when I'll go live, but either way, I'll see you then. Hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time zone you're in. And I will catch you when we're live next. Okay, bye. Bye. I'm going now. See you later. Bye. You, bye.